Hey, hello YouTubers, welcome to the Italian Extreme YouTube channel. In today's presentation I'm going to be showing you about this trip. We're going to beautiful Pisgah Forest in North Carolina. We're in the road right now, and in this trip I'm going to be showing you about how I get by walking, hiking in the wilderness as a blind person, as a legally blind person, just to bring a little bit of encouragement to those who happen to have some kind of a handicap and still go out there, find somebody that will be a guide for them and, you know, show them around in the beautiful wilderness and have some fun. We have part of the gang here that is going to be keeping me some company over there. We have Keisha, Kaylee, and Jerica and Kenny. Hello guys.
Hi.
So that's a message for the YouTube world out there. And my beautiful wife is doing the honors to be the driver for this trip. There she is. So just stay tuned. I'm going to be showing you more when we get there. We have like 4 hours ahead of us to get there. We're departing from Pittsburgh, North Carolina. It's a tiny town, like maybe 45 minutes west from Raleigh, North Carolina. And yes, and from there we're heading more to the west of the Pisgah Forest. So stay tuned. We'll see you there. All right. Hey, I'm back. We finally arrived to Pisgah Forest, and we started our hiking. It's going to be real close to the visitor center. I'm going to give you a shot of the visitor center right there. And we started walking in the woods. We're going to be camping real close to the visitor center. We're going to pass one bridge close to, after the first bridge on the river that is like within couple of 100 meters, and we're going to be camping there. We're going in the woods right now. I'm following my guide, who happens to be my wife right now, and we're going through the woods. What we do about going through the woods, a guide and a legally blind person or a blind person, well, I just with one hand touch the rear of her backpack, and with the other hand I hold the camera. In this occasion I'm holding the camera. But usually what I do is, with the other hand, I use my cane to feel on the floor. What she's going to be doing is, every time there's a step, she's going to say, step, either up or down. Okay, step up, step down. If there's an obstacle like a tree or something, she's going to be telling me. She's going to be telling me to duck down when necessary, and like that. So, we're going in the woods right now. Temperature wise, we're comfortable. It's about 64 degrees. Temperature is expected to drop considerably tonight into the high 30s. And my wife is asking me, I want to take a break right now. Right? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. She was asking me what path to take. I'm not really sure. So every time I hike in this path, somebody's leading me. And I never ask a question about where we're going, what we're doing. So she's telling me right now, there are roots on the floor. So that's how we go about this. And sometimes in the past, what I've done also is to take my hiking poles, and my guide grabs one end of it, I grab the other end, and with the other hiking pole, I feel for roots. ¿Cuál? No, es después del puente. She's asking me about the area, the campsite. It's going to be real close. We have to go across the bridge. Es un bridge que está bien cómodo, Jessica, bien ancho. So we must be close because I can hear the water. Okay, so it must be here. So we're going to cross the first bridge, and then after the bridge, we're going to veer to the left and take a detour into the woods to go to the campsite. So we're not sure at this point. We're going to try to find the bridge. I'll be back. I'm back. We're a little bit lost. There are a few paths here. There's a rock here. She's telling me she's climbing up. You see what she was telling me. Is it the bridge? Okay, we're on the bridge. Este es el bridge que siempre cogemos de regreso. This is one of the bridges. Sí, dale. Sigue. What we're going to do after the bridge is find one of the campsites. Hold on, Jessica. Me tiene que decir. So she's holding me right there. Okay.
Te aconsejo que apagues eso porque hay chorros de agua y vas a poder necesitar las dos manos.
So my wife is telling me to shut down the camera. I'm not going to do that because the camera can get wet. Said yada yada yada. You're telling me about the steps. See how this go. As I feel. Okay. She's telling me that we're going to be climbing up. Este no es el bridge que yo decía. Pero, dale. Dale. I'm climbing, but there are roots here. I wish you could see the path. But. That's okay? Rocks. Rocks on the floor. See, as I feel her backpack going up and down, that tells me there's a step up or step down. Up. Vamos a cuando tú veas un campsite con fogatas a la izquierda, por ahí más o menos. No, pero después del río. I think we're getting lost again, so I'm going to turn off the camera right now, and I'll be right back. We're back again. We got a little bit lost. We found a hiker, and the guy's very knowledgeable about this area, so he gave us some orientation. Yeah, we're in the right track. So my wife's telling me about the rocks on the floor. I want to show you a little bit around here. See, that's my wife's backpack. And I don't know if you can tell around, it's kind of dark in here. So visibility is probably very poor. The roots she's telling me about it. They are, well, I was going to say that my backpack is on really light. It's 24 pounds plus some ounces. I'm going to round it up to 25 pounds. Oh, it's delicious. Feels great. I feel like an ultralight backpacker. I know I'm not that, but it feels like that. I'm going to show you my face again. So my wife is telling me to go down, warning me about the rocks. And so she's telling me, and I go down. See, my guidance is her backpack, her voice of command. I should not say command, but her warning voice. She's telling me about going up and down rocks, roots, step up, step down, things like that. We're going to be camping real close to the river so that processing water for drinking and cooking will be very close, very easy. All right, so much for now, and I'll be back with you guys after we find our camping place. We should be real close. That guy told me at that point, like 4 minutes ago, we were at maybe 200 meters away from it. All right, see you guys later. All right, I don't know if you guys can see the campfire. Okay, I'm back. What happened was that we got a little bit lost. We found a hiker. He told us where the exact spot was, but in reality there was not such an exact spot because there are so many places for campsites here. And so the thing is that we are already set up. Our tent is pitched. Our sleeping bags are up. Are down, spread open. We got campfire going, and we're about to start eating. Tomorrow we're going to start a hike. It's going to be a long one, perhaps around 9 miles round. One way and back. It's going to be about 9 miles, and we're going to rendezvous with our group. Thank God we're here. Everything is good. My wife is happy. She was angry a little bit earlier. You know how it is. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you do this and that? But everything is okay now. It's fine. So we're now fine and cozy here with a campfire. And then I'll catch you tomorrow with the hike, okay? Because that's what this video is all about. How do I go by about hiking in the wilderness being legally blind, okay? When I go backpacking. I'll see you later. Good morning, YouTube. This is Eric again. Same trip, Pisgah Forest. We're here in the morning. It's around 10 a.m. We overslept. It was nice, warm. In the morning we were freezing to death. But you know, this is how it is. Temperatures dropped to the all the way down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and towards the morning time, I'm talking about 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. Before it was in the upper 30s, like 37, but that's how cold it was. This morning we're cooking, we're having breakfast. I'm gonna take a shot, try to take a shot of our stove. This is a hobo stove with a windscreen. I'm gonna have my wife to point at it. Jessica, señálala.
Ya.
La estufa, pon que se vea.
Oh, yo pensé que era mi tío.
That's the stove, right there. We have our pot. We are boiling eggs with the same water. We're gonna do hot cocoa, coffee, and we're gonna have some pita bread, cheese sticks, and fig bars. Pretty good. We like it. We love it. Pretty soon what we're going to do. I don't know. You can probably see me better like that. After this, we're going to start our hike again. I'm going to start, you know, giving you more description about how I go about hiking in the wilderness as a blind person or legally blind person. Okay? I'll see you later. Hey, I'm back. We switched gears a little bit. Since we were so close to the bathrooms here, to the tourist center, visitor center, my wife decided that she wanted to go to that bathroom. So that's what we're going to do, and then after that we're going to take a look at the map and take our hike, okay? So we'll see you later in a little bit. Hey, we're back. We're back in the trail. We're going to Giant Rock. It's a huge rock on top of the mountain that is elevated at I don't know how many thousand feet of altitude. And where are we heading? That way. So far the trail is very smooth right now. I'm going to show you some of the things there. You guys there doing their backpacking, camping thing, adventure. Pretty good people. So I'm going to be showing you. That's my wife ahead of me. See, now we're not in the same situation that earlier. Yesterday we had the backpacks, and I had one hand in the backpack, in her backpack, and the other hand on the camera. Right now I have one hand in my cane and the other on the camera. My wife is holding the other end of the cane. That's one of the fashions that I use to walk the trails. It's beautiful out here. I'm not completely blind. I'm legally blind. I'm showing you the sceneries. I mean, trees. There are some hikers coming by now. Hello.
So,
nothing very interesting right now. So when it gets a little bit difficult, I'll be right back, okay?
Hi.
Hello. Okay, I'm back. It's getting difficult right now. We're going on the bridge. Some people are getting over the bridge, and we're letting them the right of way since we aren't ready. Okay, here they come.
Hello.
Hello, say hi to YouTube.
Hello.
Hello.
Come here.
Some hikers, very nice people. Okay, right here we have a bridge.
Hello.
It's kind of narrow, and there's no handrail. So to me, that's kind of difficult. So I'm letting my wife handle the cane.
Yeah.
I'm ready, and I'm just holding her shoulder. I'm going to show you a little bit of my feet. I have to be very careful. Any mistake, I end up down in the river. If there's a river down there. I don't think so because I don't hear it. Because it reaches over. Okay, I'm grabbing again the cane and continuing the trail. This is an adventure. You know, I'm so glad that my wife earlier had the idea to go to the nice bathrooms. I wanted to do the bathroom thing the primitive way, but she told me there was no sense on doing that since we were so close to the nice bathrooms. Feels stupid. Feels silly. But, okay. I paid attention to that, and that's what we did. This camera is shaking a lot. It's because I'm walking. Right? And I'm no expert in this. Alright. We're going down the hill right now. I don't know how much of the road I'm catching, because I don't pay attention to whatever is in the camera and the screen behind it. I don't look at that. I just point at whatever. Alright. The trail is smooth again. So I'm going to get back to you when it gets difficult. Another bridge. This one has a handrail to the left, she says. I don't know what we're waiting for. Cógete el cane.
Es de troncos. Okay,
It's made out of logs. I'm gonna hold the handrail and show you how I do this. You're looking at my face probably right now. This is the handrail. If you can see my hand and my feet, I go sideways because I want to be in the safe side. I want to trip. It's probably enough room for me to do this straight, but I'm legally blind, so I don't trust my feet walking in bridges like this. I'm done. Okay, so danger's over for now, and we'll keep hiking. All right, when there's more danger, I'll show you again. I'm back again. My wife was telling me about the step. There's a big root right there. Stumble in it a little bit. That's a very nice path, very comfortable. They have another route which is very, very hard. We've done that hard trail like maybe 5 times so far, or 6 in previous backpacking trips. This one, I wanted to make it easier one. The reason my wife feels a little bit delicate of her arthritis, and I'm legally blind. And we're alone this time. We're usually with a big group. Another step. It's a big one. Okay. So, but this time, like I said, we're alone. It's good to bring a wife. Wives are so good at this. Guiding, backpacking. They usually come up with smarter ideas. That's why I brought her. Well, look at that. We have some people behind us. So, I guess we're going to step aside when they're closer. I'm going to show you a little bit behind. I don't know if you can see them. That was behind me. Very nice, very smooth path. Pisgah Forest, North Carolina. We're heading towards John Rock. I hear a dog. Okay, I'm signing out now for a little bit. I'm back. There are lots of roots in this section of the trail. That's what I wanted to show you. Nothing out of this world, but for a blind person or a legally blind person, it is something very important. Okay, remember this video is about showing you how I go about hiking in the woods when I go backpacking as a blind person. Just tell me, we're going up the hill, down the hill, step up, step down, a lot of roots, things like that. Let me show you my face now. We're not that tired, but I feel a little bit agitated since the slope is easy. It's not that steep, so we can continue. Me and my wife, I'm 52, she's 48. Our health condition is not the best, but we're having a good time. All right. I'm gonna tell you about what I bring here. I got a, what do you call those little backpacks for the gym bags? And we got our lunch there. I guess I mentioned that earlier. I don't know what else to tell you, but to enjoy the ride. All right. We have nice boots, protection in our ankles. Very warm temperature is around the 50s right now. Yeah, it's cool, it's not cold, it's not hot. I hear the river. So we're probably going to cross on rocks or another bridge. I don't know. My wife is going to tell me about that. Let me show you a little bit of my feet walking in the trail and the roots. See, the distance between me and my wife is a very comfortable gap of distance that is produced by the cane. She's holding one end of the cane, I'm holding the other. Sometimes I have to lift my step like I'm marching in the army to avoid stumbling. So that distance makes me walk very comfortably behind her and avoiding to having to kick her or step on her heels. Accidents, you know. So it's very comfortable. I've done this many times, but when you have not done it, it makes you in this kind of, you know, kind of road, rocky road, I should say. For a blind person, it makes you feel very insecure. Like the first time I did this, I thought I was not going to be able to accomplish it. But after doing it so many times, I feel very confident now. I always have a little bit of, I'm not going to call it accident, but stumble, go, get, you know, fall down on one of my knees or something like that. I consider it now as part of the deal. So if I go on one of these trips and I don't fall once, it's I don't know what to call it. Coincidence? It's good, but it's like I missed something on the trail, on the trip. There's nothing to tell about. When I fall, every time I tell my kids, folks, friends, yeah, I failed this many times. This is what happened and how I solved the problem. If I got wet or my clothes ripped or something, and then how I solved the problem. Okay, I'm signing out again. Okay, difficulties now. River. We're gonna cross over the creek. There are rocks. My wife's gonna try to walk on the rocks. I don't really try to do that. I just step on wherever. You know, the river is very shallow, the creek, so I don't bother to try to do acrobatics on the rocks. I just put my boot inside of the water and go on. My boots are waterproof. I hope you're getting my feet as I'm crossing. See, she's being very careful and trying to get on the rocks. I don't. She knows about that already, so she doesn't tell me what the rock is or whatever. She knows I'm gonna get in the water and I'm gonna be safe. That's where we crossed. Okay. All right, I'm back. This is part of the road that gets a little bit harder. It's kind of steep, the hill. There were some big steps of rocks and roots. We crossed a couple of more bridges. No, one more bridge after crossing underwater in the creek. And we're almost there. We're like 3/4 of the trail towards John Rock. We're catching a breath here. We came across a couple of people, a couple of groups, small groups, 2 people groups. A couple of them were hunters. We're hunting season. And a couple of others, they were just hikers. I'm surprised how many people like hiking. I thought people came here just for backpacking, but most people here come for hiking, and the least people here come for backpacking purposes. I'm the backpacking person, and that's what we're doing here, backpacking. The hikers that we came across, we asked them about being sure that this is the right path. They gave us a hint There's a split in the road ahead that goes left and right, and they told us to bear to the right. It's a good thing. They told us there was a big group there. That's probably our group. And it's not like they're waiting for us there, but when we get there, it's going to be a surprise for them. Because according to us, we were not going to be able to do this hike. Okay, more roots, more rocks. See my hand touching my wife's back. That's what I do for now. I'll let her use my cane for comfort. She's using it as a hiking pole, kind of. It's very flimsy, so she has to be very careful with it, not to break it. All right. Well, I guess I'm signing out now again, and when we get there, I'll get back to you. We decided to stop here. We are like 2/3 of the road to reach the, what is it called? John Rock. And we decided to stop here. Our group is probably done with lunch and everything, and they're probably on their way down. So we decided to stop here, have lunch, catch our breath, recover a little bit from the hiking up the hill, and then continue back down. I don't know, after lunch, after we eat something, we're going to decide what we're going to do. So in case we come across to our group, we're just going to continue down the hill, return to the path back down to our campsite with them. All right, some things that I wanted to mention was that there's one important thing to take into consideration in order to be in a safe side about your eyes when you're blind, is to wear a cap like this, and when you're going in the trail, put it like covering your eyes like that, so in case there's branches at the eye level, this will deflect them and you will not get hurt. But of course, your guide is going to have to be narrating all the way, this giving a description of the geographical aspect of the trail. Like for example, if there's steep hills to the right or to the left, or cliffs or things like that, he's supposed to be telling you so that in case you stumble and fall down, you have a chance to drop yourself to the opposite side of whatever the pressure is, so that you don't keep rolling, down the hill, or, fall off a cliff, and that way you have a chance to die or getting a bad accident. Okay, I'm going to sign out for now. I'm going to have lunch, all right? I guess I'm going to be talking to you guys a little more later. Hello again. This is the last part of our trip. We're about to head home, and we're done. We had breakfast. We had, what did we have? We had pita bread, cheese sticks, fake bars, ¿cómo se llaman los panecitos que tú comes?
Almond bread.
Almond bread, hot cocoa for her, coffee like for me, and we are ready to go home. Alright, so this is the end of the trip. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. This is my wife, Jessica, my beautiful wife, a kiss. And this is me, tying Extreme. See you later. Narrando